Well, I guess this is kind of like the confessional, in a way, because, like, I'm in here by myself, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I have a few questions I want to ask myself, or at least answer myself. Question is, what am I most afraid of going into the Navy? And I would honestly have to say that the thing I'm most afraid of is that when I come out, I'm not going to be me anymore. Like, you watch all these movies or whatever, and like Will said it before, like Jarhead, and you see them go in, but like the person you are is not the same person that you are when you come out all the time. Well, at least in the movies or whatever. And I mean, it's just a movie, right? It's just fake. But I don't know. I'm just afraid that maybe it is like has some truth. I mean, it had to originate somewhere, right? So yeah, I'm afraid that that's gonna happen. I mean, Teresa's not Teresa if she's not Teresa, right? I don't know if that even makes sense. But yeah, that's what I'm really afraid of. I want to change for the better, like grow up. Like, I feel that I joke around a lot. I don't take a lot of things seriously. And maybe the military will take that out of me. But is that really a bad thing in the long run? Probably not. It makes you laugh more. Laughing makes you live longer, right? So yeah, I don't know. Like Clayton went in. He's still happy-go-lucky Clayton. I don't think he changed that much. I mean, I don't really think he changed that much at all. I mean, at all, but I guess everybody changes as they get older, so that might have been it, or it might have just been the military that changed him. I don't know. Aja, I'm not gonna lie, Aja was a lot older than me, so I don't really know what she was like before, or I'm not really one to know if she changed or not. Auntie Carol, she was less mean when she got back. I remember that. I remember right before she left for basic, she told all the boys to stop talking to me. And when she got back, she was a lot nicer than she was before. Not saying that she was completely nice. Sorry, Auntie, I'm not going to lie. I don't know. So, I don't know. I guess I'm just hoping I don't change like everybody else. Or not change like everybody else, but change for the worse. Not that. I don't know. What would be worse? In my opinion, not feeling as much for people. Like, I feel like even if I'm not in a situation, I can feel how they feel. If it's a bad situation, you know what I mean? I don't want to be one of those people that are just like, oh, there's a poor person on the street, so I don't want to have no feelings. And I guess that's hard to do when you're practicing, when your career is warfare, like when your career is killing. Not to say that just because you're in the military means that that's your job, but if need be, it is your job. And at the end of the day, if they need you, that's what you're going to do. So, and in order to do that, you have to like be less sensitive to certain things. And I don't want to be less sensitive to certain things. Because like you lose your senses, your feelings, then you're not really human anymore, are you?
Ms. Black, now we know you were always questionable with authority. Do you think after coming out of the Marines, you will be more understanding?
How many times we had to ask the same question?
I never asked you that question.
You just said the Marines.
Ms. Black, do you think coming out of the Navy, you'll be more acceptable and more understanding towards authority?
More acceptable.
You'll be more. Oh, I can't think of the word. You guys are recording.
He's back to camera.
Okay.
Do I think I'll be less resistant to authority?
Yes.
I'm not resistant to authority.
You're very questionable, though.
What do you mean? Like I question it all the time? That's because the generations before us, they were the type of generation where your parents said, do this. Wait, your parents said, don't touch the stove. And you didn't ask why. You didn't freaking touch the stove because if you did, you were going to get beat. But nowadays, we're raised with like parents that explain. So like they'll say, don't touch the stove, that'll burn you. And then sometimes most of the kids, like Will friends, he'll touch the stove anyway because he wants to get burnt so he knows like in his head what it will actually do.
But when you're in the Navy,
I understand that. What I'm saying to you is that I'm not resistant. I know who to listen to and I know who not to listen to. I know who I can push and I know who not to push. So am I going to be the same? Probably. I'll just know who to push and who not to push. And when you're in the military, people above you are the people you don't push.
What do you mean, the Navy?
I said military, didn't I?
Oh, my bad. Okay.
I'm not